Hey YouTubers, hope you're doing well. Today is going to be a boring day for me. The day that I get off to do what I want is the day that I tidy my man cave. When I moved into here, I literally threw everything in. Couldn't be bothered to clean it or tidy it or sort it and put it in order. So today is the day where I do that and find out what I've lost and what I've got and stuff like that. So that's going to be a bit boring to show on camera, so I won't do that today. But next week, obviously, hopefully, weather permitting, I'll be outside. So because I want to try my new bush box I bought. So with some charcloth, making charcloth with it. But that should be next week. But today I wanted to just to talk about why I got into the outdoors and when I knew. There's a YouTuber called Bentley Bushcraft that's done this as well, which I'll put a link on his below as well. And it interested me that that he did a video like that, which is brilliant. It encourages people to get interested more in the outdoors, whether it be anything from, I don't know, camping, bushcraft, fishing, anything to do with the outdoors really, because it's very beneficial. So I'm going to talk about that, and I'm going to tag someone in at the end so they can carry on the process. A little bit of background about myself. I've probably mentioned it before. I had a solid family, so I had no family problems or anything like that, so I had a really good, decent family. The outside world was a bit different, a bit mean. I was bullied from the ages of 7 all the way to 14, 15, something like that, which is the reason why I took up martial arts and karate, and I've been doing martial arts ever since. 20 odd years now, I think it is, and I've done Krav Maga, Screamer, Kyusho, Jiu-Jitsu, you name it, I've probably done it, and I love it, to be honest. It gave me a self-discipline and self-purpose, and what's the amazing thing is stop the bullies as well. But that's my background. I would say the outdoors, I would say it predominantly came first of all from fishing, with my old man, with my dad, when I was about 18, 19. Beforehand, you wouldn't catch me outdoors. I was never an outdoor person, except the days that I would go fishing. But we used to go on a lot of night camps or night fishing around about 18, 19 years old, and it started to get me in the process of enjoying the outdoors, enjoying sleeping, sort of, I wouldn't say wild camping because obviously it was in a tent, but not to say that isn't wild camping, because it still is. But yeah, we started off doing a load of night fishing, and this went on for a good couple of years, and then slowly but surely I started to get more and more interested, going walks on the hills where I used to live. There wasn't many where I used to live, and I started to get more interested, started watching more videos on Ray Mears, because he was in his prime, I should say, at the time I used to start. And over the years, it's sort of the way the outdoors is for me. It takes away the fast-paced life. Many people do a 9-to-5 job, come home, have the tea, go to bed, wake up, go to work. It's always a constant movement, and we never have time to rest, never have time to sit down and think of ourselves, think of our goals and aspirations. The outdoors does this for me. I have the ability to go anywhere and everywhere, do what I want when I'm outside, obviously within reasons and within the law, and literally be me. It calms everything down, it slows the world down, and I can listen, not just to nature, but to myself. gives me the ability to relax. And the outdoors for me is that my purpose. It's a relaxation. I enjoy it, and it has, for so many people, it has so many health benefits. From it's been known to help stress, depression, anxiety. People, if you enjoy long walks, it's good for weight loss and things like that. So it has many benefits, and it's brilliant for kids as well. I would say 18, 19 is the time I started becoming an outdoorsy enjoying, but bushcraft and prepping followed sort of later into my life. Prepping, I would say, how old am I now? 30. See, I suppose I'm getting old now. I'm 34 now. Prepping, I started probably about 24, 25, and then I've just started swinging my way over to bushcraft now as well. So I am a late bloomer in the sense of being in the outdoors, but I'd never want to move away from it now. It is a part of me, and I enjoy it. And I urge anybody to get themselves out there, even if it's only once a fortnight, you know, or take your kids for a walk. You know, that you'd be amazed how much they enjoy it. Even after a few minutes of whinging that you're taken away from their Xbox or the PlayStation, they will enjoy it, I promise you that. So that's when I found out, when I got interested into the outdoors. It wasn't a straight away thing. It wasn't it took time. At first I wasn't that keen, because it involved me walking. At that age I was very overweight. You probably thought I was at my heaviest. I was 24 stone at my heaviest. So to actually get me off of my settee and out the door was a task in itself. But after a period of time I got very interested, and I realised the benefits of being outdoors. And it's amazing when you come home and after a good day's out walk or good days out in the forest, how relaxed and calm you are to start off the rest of the week. Sometimes we need that break. Sometimes we need to find ourselves and to get away from the fast-paced environment. So again, that's all about me and how I enjoy the outdoors, and when I found out about the outdoors and things like that. Next week obviously I will do some more videos. I'm going to do some charclothing on video with the bush box. I'm going to show you that. I've got tons of new gear as well I'm going to go through. I'm going to show you that on camera as well. But like I said, I'll be tagging someone at the end of this video, and I would like them to carry this forward. And obviously the question is, when did you know? When did you know you knew the outdoors was for you, and why? And obviously a little bit of background about yourself if you can. But I like to tag in Jay from the UKSN, which is the UK Survival Network. It's been around, UK Survival Network. It's been around for a while now, and it's coming up now. It's well over 500 members on Facebook, and do not know how many members on the forum, but it's getting big now. So I will put a link to the UKSN down there below as well as be tagging Jay as well. So until next week, I will hope you have a pleasant weekend, because it is Friday now. Where I am, it is pouring down rain. But I hope you have a fantastic weekend, and I hope to see you soon. See you later.